know what it means to play in a derby. But this time around, it's a different one. You guys are on form, your position not so good form. How do you go planning into this derby?
Yeah, like you're saying, our position is, it's not as good as we would like it to be. But we know that there's a 3 points at stake. Just like any other match, we have to go into this match making sure that we collect all 3 points, prepare as hard as we can, and make sure that we become victorious on Saturday.
Your captaincy will be put into the test because fans out there, they don't care about how you do elsewhere, but they want you to beat Sundowns and Chiefs. You've done it against Sundowns. How big is the pressure that you guys need to get the 3 points against Kaizer Chiefs?
Yeah, I think not only me as a captain, but for everyone, the club. Playing a Soweto derby will always have pressure. It comes with a lot of pressure, but we are confident that we will do well. We believe in the team. We believe in the structure that we have created. Yeah, and for us as players to go out there and execute the plan.
There's a couple of players who haven't played in a Soweto derby before, and some of them the new signings that haven't played in front of fans. As you as the captain, what are you telling them at this moment, just to calm their nerves and things like that?
Yeah, no, I always encourage the guys, that you must focus on your game. You must do the right thing when you play. You must trust the team. Don't try to be a star or try to play in isolation because it doesn't work. So I always encourage especially the new players, that when we play, you must always believe in what we're trying to do as a team, and then your time will come to shine. So yeah, that's my message to them all the time.
How big of it will be to win the derby ahead of MTN from now?
Yeah, it's very important for us to win on Saturday because it will give us a boost confidence. But however, I don't believe that if we don't get the win, it'll disturb our momentum. One match doesn't define your season. But it is important that we win and collect all 3 points, just like any other league match.
I look at your new players, Kermit and Dondo, and how they've fitted in in this short space of time. I was looking the other time, the 90 minutes that Dondo has played already. What would you attribute this to?
Sorry?
What would you attribute?
Oh, okay.
Them quickly settling.
I think it's the structure that the coach has created, within the team. Everyone knows their role. Everyone knows what is expected from them. So regardless of who's playing, you've been given the tools and the guidelines for you to go out there and perform. And it's been working. So far so good.
What is the difference between last season and this season, and especially when you go chronologically in terms of where you were at this time last season? Now you are looking at the final. You are dominant and you are favorites going to the derby. What is the difference?
Yeah, first and foremost, when you look at the squads, 2 different squads. This season was a fresh start, a new coach, new technical team. So yeah, I think this season we have really been together. We've been united. We are very ambitious, and I think it's been working for us. It'll be unfair for me to compare last season and this season, as if everyone that was there last season is still here this season. So as I'm saying, this season has been a fresh start, new coach, new technical team, and yeah, we're heading into that direction.
I know that you're supposed to be taking one game at a time, but we know that the Soweto derby has been talked about for previous weeks, but the next 3 weeks are very crucial because it's the Soweto derby, it's the MTN 8, then Culling Black Label after that. What's the mindset right now within the whole squad?
The mindset is the next training session, the next match. We can't think as far ahead as 2 or 3 weeks from now, because what we're trying to do at the club at the moment is to create habits of excellence each and every day. So ours is to be present at training tomorrow, make sure that you do your best at training, and by doing that you're giving yourself a better chance of succeeding Saturday.
There's surely no better way to go into the derby than winning Sundowns 3-0. Obviously there's a different type of buzz in the squad, in the WhatsApp groups. Has there been a different kind of excitement between the team after this result?
Yeah, I think after the semi-final result, we were happy. But 48 hours later, the coach always teaches us that if you win games, it doesn't mean that now you must be, this high. And if you don't win matches, all of a sudden you must be this low. You must always try to keep a stable mind, be in a stable place. So, yeah, I mean, obviously winning the semi-final, I mean, going through to the final, it gives a confidence and boost. But we all come back to the same place and we focus on what we have to do on the coming match.
How's it for you to captain or have such a big game like Soweto Derby?
Yeah, it's an honor for me and a privilege for me to captain Orlando Pirates, not only because of the Soweto Derby, but every time when I step into the field, leading the team, it's a huge honor, especially for those who know where I come from with the club, where I started. So yeah, every game that I get to lead the team it's huge.
Tshepo Masilela, your brother, says you've surprised him the way you are. He knows you as a quiet person, but the role that you've got at Pirates has shown him the other side of you as a captain. How much of your personality has changed since you took over the captaincy? Is it something you ever thought you would do, or it came as a surprise and you learn as you go?
Well, to be honest, I don't think there's been that much change. The only difference is that now people are paying attention because I'm wearing the arm belt. But every time when, even before the captaincy, every time when I step into the field of play, I want to win. I want to help my teammates to win and win the match. So I've always had that personality of being outgoing, in the field of play. Not so much off, but when I step into the field of play, I've always been, one of the players that will take initiative and try to lead. The only difference is that now people are noticing because I'm wearing the arm belt.
Yeah, in fact, one of the things Tshepo was also saying was that what is short now is to see you lifting a trophy as the captain here at Paris, because you've done it before. You founded a team, and I'm sure it's a feeling that you're longing for.
Yeah, I was talking to my teammates the other time, and they were saying the same thing. First season, what if we do win it? And I was like, for me personally, the most important thing is for the players that have never won a trophy here at Pirates. You see, if those players can win a trophy, then it will help the whole group to be even more ambitious. Not so much about me, but for the players that haven't won a trophy. And when you look at our changing room, we have so many new players that haven't, even played cup finals. So for me, it's about them winning that trophy, because it will help not only us this season, but going into the other seasons as well.
I'm just going to go into this before we close it. I know he's already breathing on our neck. One of your colleagues says to us, he has never even been a ball boy at Orlando Pirates, Munyani. He has never played in a derby. He has never sat on the bench in a derby. He's nervous about the game. He might not be saying that, but looking at how he articulated everything, having played everywhere in the internationals and everything, but he has never played a Soweto derby. Is it something that you probably attentively look into, the standard and the state of the player mentally, where they are when it comes to this big derby? What are the talks around such players?
Yeah, I mean, look, we try to share our experience as much as we can. I'm not sure how many derbies I've played now, but one of the most important thing going into a big match like this, and you haven't played it before, is to play within the team. Do not try to do something in isolation. If you stick within the team, then the team will allow you to shine. So yeah, I mean, we do talk there and there, but obviously, I mean, the vibe and the hype from the outside, sometimes gets into the players' minds. But I mean, they know we are here. They can trust the team. They can trust the game plan on that day. And if they play within the team, then I mean, we will be fine. We will be okay.
Sure.
Thank you.